Good evening. It is 6:00 p.m. At this time, we will open up our public comment session for non-agenda items only. Just a reminder that you can participate through Zoom since the mayor has closed City Hall, or you can call in. Be sure to unmute yourself once you are recognized after raising your hands. You can press *9 if you're calling in to raise your hand and *6 to unmute yourself. Do we have any public comment?
Anything back there, Cliff? No hands. That's Jerry. He works here. Mm-hmm. Oh. I think so too.
Do we want to give it a minute or so? No public comment? Going once? Going twice? Okay, we will adjourn our public comment session and moving on to calling our January 18th, 2022 legislative meeting to order. Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Dennis?
Here.
Buckingham?
Here.
Rivera?
Here.
Washington?
Here.
Walker?
Here. Now we will have our Pledge of Allegiance followed by a moment of silence.
I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. We'll take action on previous meeting minutes for January 4th, 2022. Council, are there any changes that need to be made to those minutes?
I have none.
Hearing none, all those in favor of approving the minutes, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? Those meeting minutes are approved. No proclamations, awards, or announcements. Our next legislative meeting will be held on Tuesday, February 1st, 2022 at 6:00 p.m. Agenda items are due by noon, January 26, 2022. Our committee meeting for January 26, 2022 is canceled. We will be resuming committee meetings in the future, but we will make sure that that is publicized. No reports for prior committee referrals, so now we will move on to our legislative agenda. And up first, we have subdivision, land development, and HARB.
That's you, Councilman.
So introduced.
Resolution number 9, introduced by Lou Rivera. Be it resolved that council hereby approves certificates of appropriateness to be certified by the clerk and forwarded to the building inspector. As recommended by HARB, application filed by 1719 for work at 17 through 19 South George Street. Application filed by Chad Eisenhart for work at 45 East King Street. Application filed by Peel and Company for work at 25 East Philadelphia Street. Application of Ross Dean for work to be done at 20 North Penn Street. Let me correct that. And application filed by Ross Dean for work to be done at 21 through 25 South Pershing Avenue.
Move.
Move to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
It has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from council? Any questions or comments from the public? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Dennis?
Yes.
Buckingham?
Yes.
Rivera?
Yes.
Washington?
Yes.
Walker?
Yes, that is so ordered. No final passage of bills or resolutions. Moving on to new business. We have a resolution authorizing the submission of a proposal for funds with the Assistant for Firefighters grant.
So introduced.
Is there a motion to introduce by short title?
I make a motion to introduce by short title.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, yes.
Yes.
Opposed, no. And that is resolution number 10. And that's introduced by Queen of Washington, a resolution authorizing the submission of a proposal for funds in the amount of $80,000 with the Assistance for Firefighters grant with a 10% match of $8,000 for purchase of ballistic vests for the protection of firefighters. And councils, I'd like to let you know that this was approved at this December 21st meeting, but the fire department wanted to increase the grant amount from $78,000 to $80,000. So that increased the match from, what was it?
7,800.
Yeah, 7,800 to 8,000. So we just did this as a housekeeping measure.
Thank you. Move to approve?
Second.
Has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from council?
None.
Any questions or comments from the public? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Dennis?
Yes.
Buckingham?
Yes.
Rivera?
Yes.
Washington?
Yes.
Walker?
Yes, that is so ordered. Moving on to our next resolution, appointing members to the HARB Review Board.
So introduced.
That's resolution number 11, introduced by Lou Rivera. A resolution consenting to the following appointments to HARB. Steve Buffington to fill the unexpired term of Craig Zumbrum as building inspector, which term shall expire the first Monday of January 2026. The appointment of Craig Zumbrum to fill the city resident vacancy, which term shall expire the first Monday of January 2027. And the appointment of Alan Neff as an alternate member to fill the unexpired term of Mark Skian, which term shall expire the first Monday of January 2026.
Move to approve.
Second.
Has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from council? Any questions or comments from the public? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Dennis?
Yes.
Buckingham?
Yes.
Rivera?
Yes.
Washington?
Yes.
Walker?
Yes, that is so ordered. Now we have a resolution approving various insurances for the year of 2022.
So introduced.
And that's resolution number 12, introduced by Betsy Buckingham. Whereas, let me see, be it resolved that council hereby approves the following contracts. It's a contract with Old Republic International for general liability professional insurance, contract with American Financial Group for commercial property inland marine insurance, contract with W.R. Berkeley Corp. For commercial umbrella primary insurance, contract with Travelers for crime insurance, a contract with AIG for cyber insurance, AXA XL Group of Companies for police professional liability, contract with Old Republic International Corp. For business auto and business auto fire truck physical damage insurance, contract with Old Republic International Corp. For general liability, public entity management liability for the sewer authority, contract with Old Republic International Corp. For commercial umbrella for the city sewer authority, and a contract with Midwest Casualty Insurance for excess workers' compensation insurance.
Move to approve.
Second.
Has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from council?
None.
This is pretty routine, but did you want to say anything?
This is just yearly. We renew all of these policies to cover our liability insurance plans and make sure we're covered from top to bottom. So this is just and in truth, when it comes down to it, when it comes down to the amount of these contracts that actually has to come to council, some of them end up like cyber insurance is, less than $10,000. But just figured it's kind of a better package to send it all to you, saying this is what we're requesting approval to sign to go forth with any agreements for this year's policy.
Thank you. Any questions or comments from the public? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Dennis?
Yes.
Buckingham?
Yes.
Rivera?
Yes.
Washington?
Yes.
Walker?
Yes, and that is so ordered. We have a resolution extending the declaration of disaster emergency to February 28, 2022.
So introduced.
Resolution number 13, introduced by Queen of Washington. Now therefore be it resolved, council hereby extends the declaration of disaster emergency for the city of York until February 28, 2022.
Move to approve.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from council?
No. None.
Any questions or comments from the public? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Dennis.
Yes.
Buckingham.
Yes.
Rivera.
Yes.
Washington.
Yes.
Walker.
Yes. And that is so ordered. There are no requests for future meetings. Council, is there any comment?
No. I have none.
Okay, I just have a brief, or a couple of comments. The first one is in regards to ARPA. Just want to make a brief statement and to let the public know that we are working individually to try to work with the administration to make sure that we have a plan to present to the public over the next couple of weeks. Council has no intention of being the administrator of ARPA funds, but will leave implementation of grant funds to qualified professionals. The American Rescue Plans Act funds are once-in-a-generation injection of capital into all levels of government to respond to the COVID-19 public health emergency and its economic impacts. In the upcoming weeks, Council will present a plan to the mayor and the administration with the hopes of coming to some type of common ground. We might need some type of mediator to assist with this communication, but our hopes are not to delay with moving forward. My next comment is in regards to the weather and our homeless population. I did see, as I'm sure many of us saw Ryan post on Facebook in regards to the Code Blue shelter. And so one of the reasons why the Children's Aid Society was not able to open up sooner is because they do not have volunteers or employees to operate the Code Blue shelters when temperatures reach below freezing. So if you are interested in volunteering, I did send my request in a couple of days ago. Volunteers will be asked to work from 7 p.m. to about 9:30 or 10 p.m. to help with check-in. And if you are looking for a job or some extra income, they also are hiring individuals, and I believe the pay is between $15 and $18 an hour. And the hours you would work are 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. If you are interested in applying, you can just go to the Children's Aid Society website, which is cassd.org. Again, that is C as in cat, A as in alpha, S as in sigma, S as in sigma, D as in delta.org. Administration, are there any comments?
No, not at the moment. Thank you.
All right, with